My freshman year, I went to a college in Iowa, and obviously I'm not from Iowa, and people would always ask me, are you homesick? Are you homesick? And I would tell people the same thing. No, I'm still suffering from sick of home, is what's going on with me. I'm originally from one of America's most dangerous cities. Y'all know what city I'm talking about. Give it to me. Little Rock, Arkansas, that's right. That's where I'm from. But I live in New York City now, and when I moved to New York, I had, normal big city fears, murder, robbery, regular stuff. But the longer you live in New York City, the more specific your fears become. Like right now, my number one fear is standing on the subway platform and an unidentified liquid dripping on my lip. That bloop, that's what keeps me up at night. Like, I'm pretty sure my lip wouldn't fall off immediately, but it couldn't be good for my gums, is what I'm saying. It almost happened once. I was just standing on the platform, minding my own business, when out of nowhere a drip came. Just before it hit my lip, this intelligent thug saved me. He was like, yo, watch out. I was like, what? What's going on? He's like, yo, son, there's mad stalactites. Mad stalactites. I was like, what is a stalactite? Then he got really intelligent. He's like, it's like an accumulation of mineral deposits on the ceiling that makes an icicle-like form. I was like, what? He's like, yo, there are mad stalactites in the subway. You ace geography, Mr. Thug, sir. You are brilliant. That's my number one fear. My second biggest fear living in New York City is falling asleep in a Dominican barber chair. Now, when I first moved to New York City, I thought Dominican barber shops were just like black barber shops, except they were cheaper and they played salsa and bachata while they cut your hair. No, there's some cultural differences I didn't know about. If you fall asleep in a Dominican barber chair, they do your eyebrows. I had no idea. I fell asleep one day. I had a long day at work. I woke up, he was right here. I was like, what are you doing, Luis? You need to back up. He's like, don't worry, Papa, don't worry. It's free for you. I was like, I am worried. My eyebrows look fine. Then I look in the mirror, I'm like, now they look fabulous. Don't do it again, Luis. He's like, okay, I won't do it again. I won't do it again. The world is a dangerous place, right? And not just because Dominican barbers are cutting people's eyebrows off, but because terrorists are getting creative now, right? Right now they're using stripper names like ISIS. Right? They're gonna catch some guy off guard. He's just walking through Harlem, minding his own business. Somebody approaches him. Hey, yo, bro, ISIS wants to talk to you. Right? He thinks she's a stripper. He doesn't know she's a terrorist organization. He's inquiring. Word? Hey, yo, what she look like, though? Right? He's like, oh, she's packing. Oh, he's like, yeah, that's how I like her. That's how I like her. Then we never see Tyrone again. He didn't watch the news, he didn't know. Terrorism makes people really patriotic, fighting terrorism. You know what else makes people really patriotic? The Olympics, right? When the Olympics come around, wouldn't you agree that we want America to win like everything, right? You want America to win every single event. This is my opinion. I don't think America should win everything, but there are certain sports we should dominate. That's why I was really surprised after the last Summer Olympics. They did the medal count. They said the USA only won 3 gold medals in the shooting events. 3. We have more than 270 million guns. 3 gold. Who are they sending to the Olympics? Stevie Wonder? Like, all they have to do is go to LA, Chicago, Detroit. There are lots of people who know how to hit what they're shooting at. But that's okay, because I have a recommendation for the USA shooting team. I think they should recruit police officers and send them to the Olympics. All they have to do is just paint the targets black and they would never miss. All gold, all gold. Is that too real for y'all? Is that too real? Y'all been snapping for poetry all night. I hope that's not too real for y'all. It's crazy. Like, anybody play any sports or run or anything at your school or in high school or anything? Okay, clap it up if you play sports. Right? Anybody have a parent who loved to support but they just embarrassed you? Anybody have one of these? Like my mom, I stopped inviting her to my track meets because she didn't know how to cheer right. What are some of the things that a parent should say at a track meet? Give me some of the things. Keep going. You're almost there.
Go ahead, boy.
Yeah, that, right? Don't give up. Not my mom. When she would see me running around the track, she starts screaming out a list of reasons why I should stop running. I'm running. She's like, they are not paying you. They are not. I'm like, what? Someone's getting paid? Wait a second. I'm confused on the track. She's like, you know what? If you get tired, you just stop. I'm like, you know, I do feel a little winded. I feel a little winded right now. You are right, Mom. Right? Other parents are like, who is that? Why is she saying that stuff? She is interesting. Then this is the one that just made me be like, you can't come anymore. She's like, you know what? I will still love you if you don't finish. I'm like, you are not cheering right. You can't come to my track meets anymore, Mom. This is not how you're supposed to cheer. Love my mom. I actually moved to New York City to become an educator. And when people find out I taught, 5 and 6 year olds, they're always like, oh, what is it like teaching little kids? Being a kindergarten teacher, all it means is that I know things about your family that you don't necessarily want me to know. That's all it really means. Like, I can tell which kids have roaches by how they respond to insects in the classroom. There's always one kid who thinks she's super killer bug, right? What do normal kids do? They see a bug. They run, they scream, freak out. Not super killer bug. She sees a bug before anybody can react. Here she goes. I got it! I'm like, this is not Soul Train. Why are you dancing? And where did you get a cape from? Go put the cape in your cubby. What's wrong with you? Then she got the nerve to say this to me. It's just a bug. It don't even fly like the ones in my house. Ugh. Where are you living at? I'm a mandated reporter. You need to simmer down, class. Simmer down. I can't even take her to a field trip to the Bronx Zoo. She's the first one outside trying to kill bugs. I got it. I'm like, listen, stop it. This is where they live. This is their habitat. Ladies, you go out on a date with a dude and he killing bugs outside. Don't go to his dorm room, don't. Maybe you had him growing up. You have decisions to make, is what I'm saying. Gotta be careful. I can also tell a lot about the parents by the names they give the kids, right? There was a little girl in my school, her name was Anita. That's a normal sounding name, Anita. But she had another sister named Iwana. No, simmer down, it gets worse. It gets so much, simmer down, class. Their last name was Man. Anita Man, Iwana Man. Now ladies, I just want to talk to you for a second. When you get older, don't name your kids after your personal problems. Like, your children should not be marketing tools for your loneliness, is what I'm saying, right? The mother just taking the kids to Walmart, Target, losing them on purpose just so she could call them to the customer service booth. Yes, I need a man to come to the customer service booth. I said, I want a man to come to the customer. Y'all don't hear me. I said, I need a man to come to the customer. The kid's just angry in Home Depot. Why are we playing hide and go seek in Home Depot? Shut up and get lost. Mama needs a man. Mama needs a man. Y'all have been great. Y'all are amazing.